today I'm doing a tutorial for Chucky from the Chucky movie series. I show you how to do the makeup, style the wig, and fix your costume together. So if that sounds like something you would like to watch, just keep on and I will show you how to do everything. Okay, so this is nearly done drying. What I'm going to do next is take my foundation and a foundation brush like this and start on this side of my face, just applying the foundation like normal. I forgot to mention I also put concealer and powder over this eyebrow, what was left after I put the latex over it, to completely cover that up because we're going to go back and add in a different eyebrow. And once you're sure your latex is dry, you can start adding the foundation over the top of that too. That's good for foundation. What you want to do next is take some translucent powder and just set everything on your face. It'll make the latex less sticky and just make everything to where it'll stay on your face. Okay, next what we're going to do is the contouring and shaping of his face. He's got really chubby cheeks. I mean, he's a doll. He's supposed to be really cute. So I'm going to take a matte brown eyeshadow and an angled brush like this here and just start adding in his wrinkles and chubby cheeks and everything. Now I'm going to take a fluffier brush like this one in the same color and go under my jawline to make my face look a little bit more round. Now I'm going to take a clean brush like this here and go back and blend these lines out that I just put on here. Now I'm going to go back and do the detailing on his nose. Okay, what we're going to work on next is the eyes. I'm going to take a peachy red blush and go really lightly onto my eyelid here. And then I'm going to bring that color also down under my eyelid as well. Okay, then I'm going to take just a really dark red blush, this color here, this really dark one, and go on my other eyelid. I don't want it to be pink at all, I want it to be pretty red, so we're just going to build that up until it gets to the shade that we like. And this color you can also extend up pretty high, almost to where your brow is. Just make sure you're filling in the entire socket area with this really dark red color. Okay, I think that's about dark enough. I'm going to take a little bit of black eyeshadow, just a plain black eyeshadow, and go just on the top of my lid and then just right under my eyelashes. Next we're going to go to the lips. I think I would take just the same peach color that I used on this eye, so this one right here, and I'm just going to go right over my lips with that. Now I'm going to take a mauve colored lip liner and just line the very outside edge of my lips. I went in and added just a bit of shading on my cupid's bow here just to give it that more 3D doll-like look. So now comes the fun part of opening up the wounds that we have with the latex on them. So you want to find where that is, and you've got to be really careful with this because you're using sharp objects, I guess. So just kind of find where it is and just kind of start opening them up. I'm going to use some tweezers to begin with. If I need to, I'll use scissors. I really don't want to use scissors just because I don't want to cut myself or cut my eyebrow or something like that. So we're just going to start with some tweezers and find where you want the wound to begin and just start kind of opening it up. Okay, so I think this one is cut open enough. If you can see here, we've got this big kind of cut there. I'm going to cut some of this chunkier piece off here just to make it look a little bit smoother. Yeah, so now we have a cut like that there. And now I'm just going to go and finish putting in the cut along my brow here. So that's one cut done there, completely done. I think I'm going to go onto my chin down here. Go back to the tweezers just to kind of get it started. This one really doesn't have to be that big of an incision, it's really not that wide. We're just going to get it to where it'll be opened up. Next we're going to go onto the lip. So it basically extends from under the eye here down to the top of the lip. Right, then I think the next ones we need to do are on top of the eyebrow up here. So we're going to do one going this way, and then one's kind of coming out this way, and then a small one coming from the hairline up here. Okay, so now we have all the cuts where we want them to be. I'm going to go back to the same really dark red blush that I used on my eye and go back and fill the cuts in. I'm just using a small brush like this. Okay, now comes the fun part of blood. I'm using this vampire blood, I guess. It's just a pint of blood, because who doesn't have that in their cabinet? Okay, to do the blood, I'm going to use a very fine paintbrush like this, because I want to be able to do just some like little cuts and scrapes. So just take a fine brush like this and get some on the very tip of it. And then you want to go back and fill in where you put the red before. Okay, so that's all the cuts filled in now. What I want to take is a Q-tip and dip it in that blood and go right along my eye again, just filling in the red that's already there. I think that's enough blood for the day. Now I'm going to go back and do the eyebrows. I'm going to take an orangish brown, kind of like this one here, if you can see that. And just take it on that angled brush and really just lightly pat it in. He doesn't have much eyebrow at all. So I've taken some staples and kind of mashed the sides in, so maybe they'll stay on my face a little bit better with the spirit gum. So just take some more of that same spirit gum on a Q-tip and pop them into place where they need to go. You have one down here. So the next thing we need to do is put on a wig and put on a costume. So I'm gonna go do that and we'll come right back. So I've added the wig and the costume. This is just a striped polo and then some overalls over that. And then I put on a red wig and just kind of styled it closer to what his hair looks like. So that's about it. I went back and added another staple up here. So that's drying up there. So this is my look for Chucky. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it didn't scare you too much when I was jabbing scissors at my head. So yeah. If you like this video, share it with other people and let me know. I'm also taking requests. If you have a look that you would like me to do, I would be happy to do it. Just, yeah, tell me what you want to see. So see you next time. Bye! These scissors are terrible!
Ooh. Up close and personal. I can't see through things.
Let's get down to business. To the feet, the hands. Did they send me daughters when I asked for sons? Now I get to take it all off. The rest is going to have to come off with soap and water because I do not want to pull all of my skin off.